You're watching Hawk News with Joe Cavallero, Alex Krasinski, Charlotte Flynn, Aiden Doyle, and Madeline Roach. You're watching Hawk News.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Hawk News. My name is Joe Cavallero.
And my name is Alex Krasinski.
Today is Friday, February 4th. It is day 3. We started the period F. It's February now. Groundhog Day was actually just on Wednesday, so let's get into today's top stories.
At this time, I would like to introduce this week's episode of Foundations for a Better Life. The topic of this week's video is Let Them In.
Living in this crazy world, so caught up in the confusion, nothing is making sense for me and you. Maybe we can find a way, there's got to be solution, how to make a brighter day. What do we do? We've got to give a little love, have a little hope, make this world a little better. So try a little more, harder than before.
Reminder to all students. Masks must be worn correctly in the building at all times, just like Alex and I, covering your nose and your mouth. Again, wearing masks correctly. Alright, so for this week's Artist of the Week, we have Matt Doyle. Roll the video.
Alright, thank you, Matt, here for joining us today for our Artist of the Week. What can you tell us about your project?
So what we had to do was we had to find an image of something like that was with colored pencil. I found this watermelon, and what we had to do was we had to make this 3D drawing, this 2D drawing more 3D. So as you can see with like the value kind of, it's like lighter over here, kind of darker down here.
Alright, so this looks amazing. Like, I remember last year I always did this kind of shading. Was this done like with a crayon, colored pencil? Like, what'd you do it with?
I did it with colored pencil. I had to do it with like all kind of different colors, mostly like reds and pinks, but also I had to do some black down here and some green right there.
Again, this looks amazing. So, like, what inspired you? Where'd you get the design from, etc.?
So what inspired me was I was like kind of looking for some, and this one really caught my eye, and it was really nice when I saw it. I found it from Google, and I was like, I really wanted to do it, and it came out like that.
Now, this looks amazing. So, was there any challenges in this project at all?
Only a bit with like kind of matching the shades correctly when they kind of intercept each other. But other than that, it was a pretty fairly easy project, and it was really fun.
Now, what are you going to be working on after this? I don't know, like, if you were in, like, first semester or if you're in currently.
Yeah. I was in first semester, so unfortunately I can't be in art for the rest of this year, but hopefully next year.
Alright, well, thank you, Matt, for joining us today, and I hope you had fun.
Thank you.
Now, for this week's quote of the week is from Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Fun fact of the week. The tallest known snowman was higher than a 12-story building.
That's very interesting. I never knew that before.
Yeah, neither did I.
And now, for something to think about with the one and only Charlotte Flynn. Take it away, Charlotte.
Dogs are taller when they sit than when they stand. Prison is probably the only place that you can break into, and they let you stay inside. Why is aluminum foil shiny on one side but dull on the other? Beanbags are just boneless couches.
Attention seniors! Jerseys and t-shirts are in. Please get them as soon as possible. Also, please get your dues paid as soon as possible. Please see Melissa or Mrs. Dennis on how much you owe. And next up, sports. The best segment of all time! With me, Joe Cavallero, and Aiden Doyle. A.K.A. both of us.
Welcome back to sports, everyone. It's been me, Aiden Doyle, and Joe Cavallero. We do have some breaking news, you guys, in breaking sports. Tom Brady has retired from the NFL. You heard that right, people. He spent 22 seasons, 6 Super Bowl wins with the Patriots, and 1 with the Buccaneers. We will miss, and he will always be the GOAT, even though he retired on Tuesday. Tom Brady, you will be greatly missed. Joe, updates on basketball.
All right, boys basketball update, basketball in general. So Friday, the boys played Westwood with a very close loss, and then the girls played Dover Sharp on Monday with a very tough loss. Tuesday, both the boys and the girls played Dedham. The boys had a huge win, 58-34 win in overtime. Ross Priscilla managed to get not only 2 free throws, but a 3-pointer as well. The girls had yet another tough loss. They will both be playing Norton today at 6:30. The boys will be home, pack the nest. The girls will be away.
For boys hockey, the team played Norwood on Wednesday with a tough loss, and then we'll play Westwood on Sunday. The score is unknown since it's filmed on a Wednesday. And also that Sunday, they played Ashland and had another tough loss.
And
Ouch
then-
for the hockey team.
And then last Wednesday, the boys wrestling team, they played Holliston with a tough loss. And then they played Norwood on Wednesday with the score next week since this was filmed on a Wednesday. Aiden, any girls track updates?
Sorry, no track updates. That's all for sports.
Thank you guys so much for watching Hawk News. It's been Joe Cavallero.
And Alex Chinsky.
Have a great Friday, everybody. Good luck, Hawks, tonight. And we'll see you all next week. Only 2 more weeks left until February break.